Hey guys, we continue our break from the MSQ to pick up Reaper and Red Mage, and we prepare for the role quests in Shadowbringers. We'll see if this goes a little better than my attempts to be a healer last week. We start off by picking up Red Mage, which I immediately begin with being excited about how they look. I'm already pumped about the way they look. I think it's super cool. That's so cool! They have a rapier and they have this little thing and they put it on top. That's so cool! Yo. He's so cool. After ogling over Zarude and his cool armor and skills, he eventually takes me under his wing and provides me with my own set of skills and armor. What is this? Oh my god, you guys, I look amazing! I look so good! Oh, it's the balance gauge. Yo. Arkin, look at me, dude. Look how good I look! Man! We then attempt to organize the abilities and kind of understand how Red Mage works. Alright, I have a lot less abilities to work with here, so I'm super excited about that already. Okay, so let's see. So what is this balance gauge? The balance gauge displays the current amount of black mana and white mana Red Mage has accumulated. Black mana is accumulated by casting spells commonly associated with black magic, such as fire or thunder. White mana by casting associated with white magic, such as arrow. There are some spells and actions that affect both. When both black mana and white mana reach a certain amount, weapon skills such as Riposte become enchanted and will deal additional damage. If the gap between black mana and white mana accumulated grows too large, the crystal at the top of the gauge will change color and it will become more difficult to accumulate the lesser of the two. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Then I attempt to understand the rotation and to keep the manas kind of organized. Now, I initially assume that the 1s and 2s get cast one after the other. However, it's a bit more complicated than casting Verthunder 2 and then Verthunder. I basically have this rotation down where it's like the melee rotation. Okay, so that feels good. And so then we've got this. So this is the long cast, whereas this is the short cast, and then we long cast. So so I'll cast this, and then I'll cast Scatter. No. I'll cast Jolt. And then Verthunder. Okay. Right? So are the AoE casts... But Jolt is a short cast, but it's a single target. Whereas Scatter is the long cast. Okay, so I kind of want to organize this in like short and long casts. This, right? So this is a short cast. And then this. So you're always casting them like this, aren't you? Okay, now these are empowered. And then that's how you spend. So as this class, you're gonna stay close to things, right? As this job, you're gonna stay close, right? So then you guys are right, yeah. So you do want to keep them like back to back because you're gonna do the short cast and then the long cast afterwards. As you can see, I'm having a time figuring this out. Single target is Jolt. Okay, so what I'm noting. Okay, so it's not. I thought all of the quick casts were single target and all of the long casts were AoEs, but they're not. This one and Verthunder, they're quick casts, but they do damage. So that would be my AoE rotation. Would be one of these two followed by Scatter. So you would use Verero 2 and Verthunder, and then Scatter. Then you would use Jolt, because it's a single target ability, and then you would do Verero or Verthunder, because they're single targets. What's funny about this is I can do all this crap, and I set up my bars that works for me, but I cannot tell you the names. Now that I've almost completely burned my whole house down by attempting to use my maximum brain power, I take the Red Mage into a dungeon. But we accidentally queue up for a leveling roulette first, and we get a level 18 dungeon. So we're gonna skip that dungeon and go to this one instead. I think this little guy is looking at me. He's got a problem, and I got a problem with him. Oops, 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 oops. I need to make sure that I'm throwing in my my air one, otherwise I'm just being dumb. No, no, get it off. Ugh! Nice. And then it's this, right? Yeah! Oh my god! Where use your gauge to go? I did! Did you see me? Did you guys see me jump in and out? I got it. I think I got it figured out. I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good enough for having it for an hour and some change, so... At this point, I've obviously mastered Red Mage, so just a quick reminder that I'm picking up these jobs to take on the role quests in Shadowbringers. So now that I've completely mastered Red Mage, we're going to move on to something that can satisfy the final role in the role quests, Reaper. Hold your hand out to the crystal here. If you're made of the stuff I think you are, then you're in for a treat. I'm ready. I'm so freaking ready. Just pick up that giant weapon. That's it. I knew you had what it takes. That's right. You'll gain skills unlike anything you've ever known. Skills that have allowed people like me to operate in the shadows and kill those that need killing since time immemorial. Sure, why not? You know what? Screw it. During these intro quests to unlock Reaper, chat ponders what will be the size of my weapon once I equip it. Bum bum bum. Ooh, the music. It's a feather on a toothpick. Wow, you guys are so mean. Like a hummingbird feather. Wow, I'm not like microscopic. You chose Lala, the jokes write themselves. It's true. If you want to be taken seriously, you should have chosen literally anything else. Now we go ahead and we equip the armor and weapon that was provided to us, and we compare the size of the weapon when compared to other jobs and other races in Eorzea. Boom. Oh, I gotta open up the, I gotta get my Reaper gear too. Yeah. Alright. Ta-da! Is that what you guys thought it would be? Is that about as small as you thought it was? You was naked? I was. Every time I put on a new weapon, it takes off all my armor. It's pretty tiny. What a cute butter knife. You shut up. So small. Shut up, everyone. Quite small in comparison to mine. It's true, actually. Your blade is about as big as I am completely. Man, yours is huge. Holy shit, look at that. That's actually super cool. Then we ponder the abilities and the new gauge like we've done before with previous jobs. It is kind of small though. Alright, soul gauge. The soul gauge can be filled via the execution of certain weapon skills, or by defeating enemies using the Death's Design. With sufficient souls stored in the gauge, you can execute actions such as Bloodstalk, Grim Swathe, or Gluttony. You can view the... Oh, okay, cool. Sweet, so it's kind of a lot like a tank class, actually. Okay, now I guess we have to organize my abilities, huh? Now, I won't make you guys sit through the organization of the abilities. It's not quite as cool and complicated as Red Mage, but look at these abilities. Afflicts targets with Death's Design, increasing damage by 10%. If I cast this, then I would... Oh, that was so cool! There's a recast timer with Soul Scythe, which is this one. Okay, so this would be a single target attack. So I'm gonna put that one there. As simple as Reaper seems, being a, builder and spender, there's also positionals with melee classes along with a debuff that's placed on enemies that has an uptime of around 30 seconds per cast. If there's an attack with opponents, you have 400. When executed from the flank, that goes there. Quickly dash backwards. Now, Reaper appears fairly simple, but I know the cone attacks, the positionals, the debuff are totally going to throw my brain for a trip initially. Now, let's take Reaper for a spin through a dungeon. Nice! This feels really good, actually. I really like the way this feels. I saw that coming, I read it, and then this happened last time too. Don't feel like you have to keep me alive, Oki. I made these same mistakes last time where I just was not paying attention, and I definitely needed to pay way more attention than I was. Oh! I guess don't shoot at him while he's like that. Because we all did it. Literally every single one of us did it. Nice job, nerds. That was fun. I feel like Reaper's pretty easy. I feel like all the other ones I wanted to do more and more and more, but I don't feel like I need to do more with Reaper. Keep your dots up. You've got cones. You've got all kinds of stuff. It seems pretty cool. Thanks so much, as always, for hanging out with me these last few weeks while we try to prepare for the role quests in Shadowbringers. I've had a ton of fun learning all of these new jobs and just kind of messing around in dungeons with you all. Just a reminder, we'll be getting back into Shadowbringers in probably 2 weeks or so after we finish up the Warring Triad from Heavensward. If you're interested in coming along, follow me on Twitch or subscribe here on YouTube for the videos. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.